So you're trying to work on your game right now, but your machine keeps getting locked up with builds. Have you tried making a build pipeline with GitHub and Azure? I'm Keirron, and I'm the project lead at A Few Dragons. Today, I want to talk to you about build pipelines and how they can help making your game easier for you. There are many reasons why build pipelines are so great for game development, but I think I'm just going to go over a few today. One of the main ones is it's easier to get things out to testers. Have you ever tried to get something out to a tester? You've built it, you've uploaded it, you've shared it with them, it didn't work, or they found something immediately wrong and you have to build all that again? We can make that faster with build pipelines. Build pipelines are so great because you can get things out to multiple testers or on multiple platforms straight away. So you can commit that big piece of work that you've just finished. As soon as you've committed that to GitHub, it starts going out, it starts building Mac, it starts building Linux, it starts building Windows. That's all finished. It lets you know. You can set up a deployment task that messages all your testers. So you can focus on the thing that you want to be doing instead of builds, and that is making the game. So there are 3 steps I'll talk about when I make a build and deploy pipeline. The first part of any pipeline is the source control you're using. GitHub is great because when you make a project, you can set it up with ignore files for many of the popular game engines today. If you aren't already using GitHub or some other type of source control for your project, you should really consider it because it can save you so much stress, keep a cloud copy of your work, makes it easier for working in teams. I can't highly recommend it enough. It's saved me so many times. The next part of your pipeline is going to be the building part. This is a server that takes your game files and builds it into an executable for your clients or your users to run, or your testers. It can be anything. This is something that you will have to set up yourself depending on your game engine. Things like Azure already have some stuff for things like Unity, but if you're using Unreal or Godot or something else, you'll have to make something custom. But this is a good part where you can set up unit tests and other things that allow you to test your build before it goes out onto your stores in the deploy phase. And it can notify you when something breaks before it goes out to your users. Lastly is the deploy phase. This is where the artifact from your build phase is used and deployed to many of your servers or a storefront or your testers. It can be any number of things, and it doesn't have to be just one. You can do lots of things. If you have lots of different platforms, you can do it all simultaneously. What's great about this is you can be notified when the deploy is finished. You can do approvals for it. So if you want some testing to be done before the deploy goes out to Steam or Discord or GOG, you can make that happen. I know it doesn't feel like much, but these 3 simple steps of a build pipeline can make working with your game so much less of a headache for you. I can't recommend doing enough. It has made things like nightly builds for my testers 1,000 times easier. If you want to get in contact with me, here's my details. You can just get in contact with me on Twitter at twitter.com/hookshot. If you want to know any more about build pipelines, I'm sure I'll be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.